Wow, wow, that's a beautiful song. She's actually released that song, she released that song yesterday, and it's called Wewe Mkuu. Such a beautiful song. Sounds like Hill song. So beautiful. We'll be getting to her shortly, but before I speak to Reverend Kathy Kiuna, and I'm seeing the excitement on my timeline. Thank you so much. As I've always, of course, said, I have a Oppo Hamper giveaway for one of you. Last week, we actually gave one person. Tweet me, tell me, if you liked it. Remember, the new Oppo Reno 3 has a 44 megapixel selfie camera and ultra steady video, giving you smooth videos and nice pictures. It comes in Aurora Blue, which I actually have here. This one is really cute. Look at that. Oh, there you go. There you go. Please don't zoom in. There. There you go. There you go. All right. Let me hide my nails. Quarantine things. There you go. So beautiful. And of course, this is the Aurora Blue and Midnight Black. And it just costs $39,999 only. All you have to do is share with me 2 key features of the Oppo Reno 3, and you could walk away with a lovely, lovely hamper. I want you to use the hashtag clear in every shot, or hashtag Oppo Reno 3, and tag me and my producer. Then, before we say goodbye, before the show ends, we'll see who will get that hamper. So talk to me, start now, tweet me, let me know, of course, what key features you know about the Oppo Reno 3 that I'm holding in my hand, and then somebody will be a winner tonight. All right, so I want to start our conversation, and I'm so excited because, Reverend, are you there? She seems like she's on phone. You can see her. At least she's there. Let's just give her a few minutes. But like I mentioned, just make sure you tag me or my producer. Then we'll see who will be getting that hamper. All right. I can see. Hi, Reverend. How are you doing? Hello. Hi. Oh, my gosh. Hey, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh my goodness,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you, I can hear you, I can see you clearly. How are you doing tonight? I like that laugh. How are you doing?
You look so pretty.
Oh my goodness, you also look so pretty. Kwani, what do you use? You always look like this. You've always looked like that. Tell us.
You know, it's God.
What a humble way to say it. But you are looking so gorgeous. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We thank God. At least we're here. We're kicking. We're alive. Tell me, I saw that you had a Facebook prayer meeting earlier. How was that?
I just finished it right now. At about 9, and it was beautiful. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
All right. How does it feel talking to people online, and you're used to, obviously, being there, present, you're seeing everybody's reactions, body language. I know you know what I'm talking about. How is it now? How different is it?
To be honest, it's very different. Like, we're still not used to it.
Yeah.
It's different.
Right.
There is just something that happens when you're there with people, ministering to them and all that. Even what you give out is different.
Right.
There is a reaction. It's very, very different.
Okay.
It's just that we have to do what we have to do.
Yes, yes.
But it is very different.
All right, it's different. So let's talk about your song before we get to anything. Your new song, Wewe Mkuu. It is such a beautiful song. I've just heard it this evening. And I'm like, wow. It sounds like Hillsong. The Hillsong concerts. It's so beautiful.
Hey! You're my BFF now. Eh?
Oh. So that's what it took. So tell us about this song. I mean, the video is amazing. This one, and you went all out. Talk to us about it.
I did. This new song happened at a very amazing time. I mean, I went to see my granddaughter.
Yes, yes.
And first and foremost, what was so beautiful is that my daughter and my son-in-law gave me the privilege and the honor to name my first grandchild.
Wow. What an honor.
It was so amazing. So I was like, God, what do I name this child? And God, the name Nia.
Nia?
Yes, and people always ask, oh, so what does Nia mean? What's Nia? It's just as it is in Swahili.
Ah, in Swahili.
Yes.
Nia.
Yes.
Nia means what in English, by the way? Ebu educators.
It's purpose.
Purpose. Yes.
So when I went to see Nia and I held her in my hands, I was too overjoyed. Like I was on top of the world.
Yeah.
I was, let me tell you, and I've been telling you, it's good to be a mother, and I know you're one.
I'm
so
a
you
mom.
know
Yeah, it's amazing. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. It was the other day, but you know, here we go.
Thank you. But to be a grandmother, honey girl, keep coming. I'll introduce you.
Keep coming. How is it? It's even special.
To tell you how it goes. But it's the most amazing feeling on earth.
Yeah.
And so as I held her in my arms, the Lord just began to just, you know, show me his wondrous works and how wonderful he is. And I couldn't stop bubbling in my spirit.
Right.
And I was just like, cool. I was thankful.
Yeah.
I was full of gratitude.
Aww.
I'm like, God, I mean, you could show me my grandchild, you know?
Yes, I love that.
So I just started to think, I don't know about you, but I'm so grateful for all that the Lord has done for me.
Yeah.
He has been so faithful, so gracious, so amazing. Because it's not that we deserve what he gives us.
Yes.
It's just that he's too merciful and just has mercy on us and gives us anyway.
True. Amen.
So I took a pen and a paper and I started to write the song.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
And Betty, what's so amazing is that right there, right then.
Yes.
I got the words and the tune.
No way. Even the tune.
I'm telling you.
You didn't have to go to the studio? There.
I didn't have to go to the studio. No, right there.
Wow.
I didn't have to write a few words and then leave it. I got it full from the beginning to the end right there.
Nice. That's so amazing. My goodness, because that song, honestly, even the way you are in the video, it sounds like it's coming from deep down in your heart. It is so real. It is so, I love it. It's beautiful. Yeah.
And now when you hear the story, you can see why it comes from deep down my heart.
Exactly. I see that, man. That's such a blessing.
And for me, my encouragement would also be like if somebody's out there and still waiting on God, because sometimes you don't give him thanks because he's done. And that's what I was preaching about this tonight.
Right.
I was actually preaching that on Facebook Live. And I was saying you don't have to wait until God does things in your life in order for you to give him thanks.
Yeah, I like that.
You give him thanks sometimes even when he hasn't done it. Like when you're still waiting.
Yes.
You still give him thanks because he is God.
Because he's God. And listen, listen to you. You are such an inspiration. And, if you're watching after the show, please just watch that video on YouTube, Wewem Cool, beautiful song by Reverend Kiuna. Let me ask you, the thing, there's something you've said that is just so beautiful. That, when you became a grandmother, it was so special. And I think the message I've gotten from it is that you have to be thankful for everything, because sometimes I think we take for granted, like, okay, I'm a mom, okay, I'm a grandmother, my daughter has given birth. But when you say it like the way you've said it, it sounds so special that we have to be so, grateful for the smallest things and for the big things, right?
Well, it's not our right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think, it's your right to get this, it's your right to have this,
Yeah.
And it's not.
Right.
It's the grace of God and the mercies of God that he even gives us what he gives us.
Yes.
Betty, even life, even the fact that you're breathing.
Yes.
That in itself is enough for us to just give God thanks.
Yeah, 100%. Let me ask you, people look at you, and obviously you've gone through trials and what do you call them? Trials and triumphs. Of course, we know this, what you went through with your family, with, Bishop last year, when he was ill. And people look at you and say, why is she always so jovial and so happy, even, in times when, she's not supposed to be? How do you deal with things when things don't go the way you would want them to go, or when things take a different turn and show you like, where? Well, how do you deal with that, right? Nikubaya, kumeharibika, kumeloka. Tell me, yeah.
For me, honestly, what I can say, Betty, I've learned to run to God. And I've learned that he is my anchor. And that whatever happens in life, he He is the one that holds it together. He holds our breath together. And so for me, running to him is what has kept me sane. Because like now what my husband went through, and he's gonna come and tell us.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, that is good. I can't wait to see. Yeah, tell
as he prays for us, of course. And
yeah.
so seeing him
Yes.
as my best friend, as you know, because he's my best friend and we've been buddies for life. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been married now for 26 years and
What?
it's just been amazing. Yeah.
Ebu, tunataka hata sisi tutaka kufika hapo. Sijui mtatuombea special prayers.
Tutaanza na mufike.
Tutaanza, hiyo maombi lazima tutaomba. Hata sisi tufike 26 years. Lazima. Huu mwaka.
You know?
Tell me. Yeah.
And so, going through such a difficult situation and a difficult phase in our lives, it was so tough, especially looking at somebody that you love with all your heart and you can't help. You know?
Yes.
You can't help him. This is beyond you. It's beyond anybody. But just holding on to God and the promises of God is what kept me sane as a wife, as a mother, as a grandmother, as a pastor, as a, you know, leader. It wasn't an easy time. And so that's why I'm saying that sometimes even in very difficult moments, it's important to give thanks. You know, because you don't just give thanks when life is happening.
Yeah, when life is good. Yes,
yeah, it's good, you know.
Yeah.
You can do that. When it's all perfect, anybody can give thanks.
Yes, yes.
It's when push comes to shove. It's when the rubber meets the road. That Thanksgiving really, really is awesome because it comes from your heart. From your heart. Because like, you know what, God, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to go about it. But Lord, you know. Yeah. True. And so you're the only one who can be able to help me, you know, overcome this. And
wow. That is beautiful. I can see someone. Hey, hi. I was just about to give you a high five. Then I remembered, you're there and I'm here.
We're talking about me, so
we're talking about you. You look good.
Is being accurate.
So that's his story.
That is so.
He's the one to give it, you know.
He's the one to give it. Guys, it's so good to see you. My goodness. Hi, Bishop. How are you doing?
Good to see you, Betty. Good to see you.
Hey, you look good. Hey, Kathy. Hey, I can see.
Nilijaribu, eh?
Hapo umejaribu. I like that. Bishop, let me ask you.
Who's Jama wa Island?
Who is Jama wa Island, manze? I may make it. I like that.
Good.
Oh my goodness. Bishop, how are you doing? How's everything? You look so, happy, jovial, glowing. You look so good. How are you?
Thank you, Betty. I'm good. Like you said, in 2018, I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, which is kind of a cancer, and God took me through that. It was very difficult. This incredible lady stood with me, and we made it, and we conquered today. Wow. I just want to thank God because I'm 100% cancer-free. So
that is so good. Amen. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but I just want to say to somebody maybe who's out there watching that life is about trials and challenges and being able to face them, staying, like Pastor Kathy said, running to God, having a deep walk with God, and also just understanding that it's never over until God says it's over.
Amen to that.
And nothing good comes easy. I mean, life is about just conquering challenge after challenge after challenge. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! You know what, Sijui? Hey, I'm telling you, it's the blessing tonight here in studio. This is Weekend with Betty, in partnership with Jubilee Christian Church. Bishop, you mentioned, and there are people who are really struggling with, family members who are sick. All of us have gone through it. I've gone through it, and what can you tell somebody who's in the midst of it? Because sometimes even praying becomes so hard. Even just praying becomes such a, will he really listen to me? What can you say to families, that are, deep inside, and they're losing hope?
Yeah. When I first got the diagnosis, and I was told that I have this, I have cancer, it was very difficult. And the first thing is that you just have to accept. You have to accept, look, I'm faced with this challenge. It's a reality. It's not something I can wish away.
True.
It is something that I have to face and I have to overcome. So the first thing you do is to accept it.
Yes.
But the second thing also is to know that every problem has an expiry date.
Come on.
And there is no challenge that is too big for God. And therefore, you have to move from accepting to what is it that I need to do?
True.
Do I need to, do I need to pray? Do I need to study? Do I need to get help? What kind of help do I need? Who are the kind of people I need to surround myself with?
Right.
What am I also learning from this? Is there something this is teaching me? Is there something this is probably bringing out of me that I need to deal with and work on?
Okay.
Every challenge should make you better. Every challenge should grow you. Every challenge should make you see life in a different perspective. And that's what happened to me.
Wow.
I began to appreciate life in a way that I've never done before. I started to appreciate, my wife, my family, my children, my grandchildren, and my ministry especially. Just to appreciate the fact that God has just given me this amazing church and wonderful people who listen to me. So I became also very grateful and thankful. But I had to endure it. And I think what people sometimes need to do is just dig in and endure. Stand and go through it. Go through it prayerfully. Don't ever quit on God.
Amen.
Don't ever throw in the towel on Him. Cut off anything that is unnecessary, that you know that is not bringing you closer to God. And as you do that, He's faithful. He's a faithful God. He'll come through for you, and He will. There is always a light at the end of the dark tunnel, and there's always an end to every problem. I don't want to
hey, Leo, Rev Kathy, Leo. Let me ask you guys, of course you've said you've been married for 26 years, I'm together for 26 years.
Married for 26.
You guys, what can you, because of course there are many couples who admire you. I know it's not rosy and it's not, always sad. There's always, good times and bad times. How have you guys been able to make it 26 years? Yani, you've stood by him, she stood by you. Yani, with all the things you come with, 26 years. Mulifanya nini, please. We need him wa Kenya.
We call it wahala, all the wahala.
All the wahalas. Tell us, able to share secrets.
To be honest, Betty, for us, the good have been much more than the bad. Okay. The good have really superseded the bad.
Right.
I must be honest, like maybe 8 out of 10.
Oh, really? Ajay.
But I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because we are friends.
Okay. Wow.
Because we are friends.
But you see, the thing is, many people look at the 2 instead of the 8. So they focus on the little negative and magnify it. Because it's like life, bad news, when something goes bad, it's always magnified more than good.
True.
So I think what you can say is that we've tended to focus more on the
bright side.
On the bright side.
On the 20, the 2. There is the 20% and the 80%.
Yes. Yeah.
So we've focused more on the 80.
But it's been hard work.
It's been hard work.
It's been hard work. I can't.
Marriage is hard work.
You guys are just it's been hard work.
Yeah, a lot of patience. I've really had to endure this woman.
Oh my God! And me, this grandma.
What are the things, Bishop? What are the things that you're just like really, Kathy, really? Bishop, what can you say are the things you look at him and wonder, Sasa, what is wrong?
Josh she's been amazing.
Just tell us.
Yeah, what I can say, Betty, it's important to build your marriage on friendship.
Okay.
Marry a friend, marry somebody you like, not just somebody you love. Marry somebody that you can go out with. We go maybe like Scotland and drive around the whole country.
Right.
And the 2 of us, because we like each other.
It's only goals.
We like each other. Yeah. She's a real friend. She's a real deal. She is patient. You have to be patient.
Yes.
You have to be understanding.
And selfless.
Yes,
and selfless. Wow, that is.
a lot of people in marriages right now, and there's so much fights and all that.
Yeah, violence.
Right? Yeah, a lot of violence. And I believe it's because of selfishness. Because you see, if you're selfless, you will not bring into your spouse what you wouldn't take in. Like if you go through even a situation, you'll be quick to forgive because that's what marriage is. By the way, there's nothing that teaches you on forgiveness like marriage.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
You learn to forgive each other. Yeah.
That's amazing. Guys, we've run out of time. Imagine, I'm so sad. We should have part 2 next weekend. But listen, Bishop, maybe before you go, maybe a word of encouragement for us, because, I mean, everybody's going through a tough, situation. What can you tell people who are watching tonight? They're feeling so, corona imetuweza. What do you say to all of us tonight before we leave?
You know, the truth of the matter is that it's a very challenging time. It's a very, very difficult time. You know, and that is a fact. That is a fact.
True.
But one of the things that I've learned in life is this, and is to refuse to allow things that I can't change to determine how I live today. There are things that you can't do anything about. There are things, no matter how much you worry, no matter how much anxiety you have,
True.
no matter how much you are afraid, there's nothing you can do about. And my encouragement to somebody there is this: the things that you cannot be able to change, the things that you cannot be able to do anything about in terms of just sitting there to worry, it is better for you to hand them over to God.
Right.
It's good for you to hand them over to Him who is able to handle what you cannot handle.
True.
I think also what I can say, Betty, is that during this time, especially, you know, with the isolation, the difficulty of economy and so forth, it's also a good time for us to really review within ourselves what is very important to us. You know, in terms of even our relationship with God, our relationship with each other. A lot of times, when we also focus too much on the negative, we miss out on the beautiful day that God gives us every day.
Right.
That we have the sun rising in the east and going down on the west. Keep it positive. Keep it positive. Change what you can, and thank God for what you can't, and know that He's able to fix it.
Wow, my goodness, what a way to end the show. Thank you so much, Reverend Kathy and Bishop Kiuna. Thank you so much, guys. You've been a blessing tonight, and we appreciate you. And so I think we'll have part 2. I promise you. We'll come knocking on your doors again. Thank you so much, guys, and have a good night. Yeah, and we'll be following you online. Wewem Kuu. That is Reverend Kathy Kiuna's newest song. Is on YouTube. Go there, not now, but after the show, baada show, and then you get it there. Thank you, guys. Much love to you. Thank you. All right, great. Wow. Aren't you feeling blessed tonight? I'm feeling so blessed. I hope that whatever they've said, of course, has made an impact on you and your family, and especially during this situation. Bye, guys. They're still there. All right, guys. So, listen, we'll take a short commercial break. When we come back, I will be speaking to the one and only Robert Burale tonight. Actually, today is his birthday. And, yeah, sawa. Let's do that. Let's take a break. I'll be right back. Don't go away.